Hi, in this video I want to show you a very cool feature that Cursor recently released. It's called Browser, and in Browser there is some new functionality. For example, you can open a browser inside Cursor and you can interact with elements, and there is a new design editor right inside the Cursor which looks like Figma and which makes design changes way more accessible to developers, and also making like agentic coding development more accessible to designers. So if you are interested, please continue watching. So we are in Cursor, and in order to open browser, we can just click here, open browser, or Shift Command B, and we'll see like the browser, which is very similar to what you have in Chrome. Now here I have my agent open and I can ask it to run my project. I can just say run the project. Cool, the development server is on. Now I can open my website here right in browser, and I see my website. This is a platform we use for submission. So when students apply to our courses, they submit their solution, and we then check it. So what can we do with this browser? So first we have a console. So if we want, we can see all the elements, all the logs here, and we can just interact as we do in Chrome. But the cool new feature that was recently released by Cursor happens when you click here. So first you can select any element on the page. So for example, we can select this card, and you see that this card is appearing in my chat box. It means that it will be referenced when I do like some agentic requests. This is cool, but you can actually do way more. If you click here, you'll see this like a panel which is similar that you have in Figma, and now you can make changes to the design of any selected element here in in a settings manner. So for example, we can again select this card, and we now can do a lot of things. For example, we can select font, and we can immediately preview how changing the font will affect like the visual UI. So we can change colors here. So this is color. I think it's maybe text color. Yeah, okay. So you see that we can immediately preview the changes right in our browser by just doing drag and drop. Let's say I want to go with this color. Well, I'm not a designer here though. So we can change the text layout. We can change the color of the border like this. So when we are happy with the changes, we click apply. And now you see that it automatically started the agent. So basically what it will do now, it will then analyze my code and make changes in my code. So why I need that? Because as far as I understand, this thing, it works with like HTML, not with components I have. So for example, here for this element, we see that this is div element, but in my code, what I actually have is card element, card from the library I use. So it means that agent needs to understand the mapping between HTML and components I use. Now, if you click here on the message, you can see the actual changes we requested, and we can see them being reflected here. What is also very useful, especially when we work with UI and frontend, here is that we can make a screenshot. So this screenshot of the whole page, it will be made automatically and added to context of your agent. So you see the image here. And because most of the models now, I think maybe all of them that are available in Cursor, they support images as input. This can be quite like handy to use it. Alternatively, you can capture some area. If you click here, and then you can select a specific area to add to your screenshot, and now you see it in the context of the agent. This is all I wanted to show you about this new feature. I think it's very cool and can be very useful for designers. So if you are a designer, feel free to try Cursor for your daily work, and maybe you'll find that you can even implement something and commit changes to your main repository instead of waiting for a developer to implement the changes in the design you want. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Every week we publish tutorials on Cursor, Codex, Claude Code. See you next time.